the stream is solid, we do what you're used to, where we say, gentlemen, we are recording in 5, 4, 3, 2. Mute up if you're keystroking, please. 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rollmonger's Actual Play Podcast, the spin-off podcast of Dice Before Dishonor. We're finding it so popular, it can't contain 5-6 Cavaliers. We've had our Castellan Cavalier, the man who needs no horse, who took a shining to Romeo Alcasti, and Alcasti took a shining to him, and has pulled him aside and introduced him to a bunch of, shall we say, more mercenary types, a ninja, a skald bard archetype, and a yes man for a shadow mage. And they are continuing Alcasti's personal quest to put himself back into noble circles. They are looking for evidence, items, artifacts, proof, and wandering the countryside, place after place, battle after battle, to make their new benefactor a lord. So that, first of all, that Tapo can get all those bonuses because he says he needs a lord to have them. And it's going to come full circle back onto the war for the crown in an Avengers crossover fashion that you will not expect, because I ain't going to tell you. Gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Echoes of Honor, where we follow the Pathfinder Society Honors of Echo, plus a bit more. Birthright Betrayal, and on it goes, all happening in and around Taldor, all using the same nobles and NPCs that the War for the Crown Dice Before Dishonor crew get to schmooze with, but no direct interaction, which allows us to use Frank Hamilton in both games, and Aiden overseeing the first one as my rules lawyer with no meta at all. So, when last we left our heroes, if you can call them that, you were in mid-battle. You had gone out to what was supposed to be a milk run, gentlemen. I mean, the Alcasti farm. It actually has the name Alcasti on it. An aunt, a cousin, an auntie is supposed to run like a little cute little Timmy fell down the well style house on the prairie museum in the front part of her own home on this beautiful farm. Do we find her? No. We find traps, betrayal, and a whack of kobolds hoarded up in her bedroom mid-battle. At the end of round 1, Scorzio Ginell said something clever, I forget what it was, and was about to do something to push the turning tides of the battle. Scorzio Ginell, what do you do?
All right. I think I was waiting for Sigurd to move 5 feet straight back.
Okay.
Because what
so you actually want to delay?
Yeah.
Okay. So delaying yourself into the next round. Allow me to make that official. That's going to have to put you below Tapo into Sigurd's 27, but before Duke. So let's reinitiative you.
Okay.
In this sort of, let's put you in the place of, let's say, 24. Anyway, you're waiting for him to act.
And you know, and as I said, Sigurd, step back. Step back. Okay. You know, and I've got a spell component patch, kind of a pinch of silver, and, you know, just waiting to cast a spell.
Okay. Well, don't do too much because, like I said, we can't split you around.
Yep.
You're delaying. Okay. Tapo is next at the bottom of the round. What do you want to do, sir?
Well, I still want to maintain my height by standing on this table. And I'm going to continue watching the door frame. And if I see any little kobolds, I will attempt to knock an arrow quickly and shoot it. So I'm ready in action to attack a kobold within sight.
Okay. Would you like to move?
No, I want to maintain my height bonus.
Yes, I see that. But I do see how this table does take up quite a bit. If you want to move up, I won't have Scorzazio's, position interfere with you. I mean, it's kind of debatable at this point.
I understand. I guess I feel good.
You're better off back. You're good.
Yeah,
I
feel good.
Okay, I won't push it. All right, so you've readied an action. And you know what? This is triggering my memory how I think it went down last time. And that's why I hadn't advanced the turn. So you let me know when you jump in. Gentlemen, round 3. Sigurd, everyone's yelling at you, telling you how to do your job. What do you do?
Well, if our caster is telling me to back up, then I shall back up.
Someone said traps earlier. Remember that. Tricksy little things.
I don't remember anything about a trap.
Oh, and I end my bardic performance or my rage song, but it lasts for 2 more rounds due to lingering performance feat. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'd like to go now then.
Are we still under the effects of just a question? We're still under the effects of the bard music. Is that what you're just saying?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
For
I'm feeling
2 more
inspired.
rounds, you have +2 to your con.
Oh, +2 to con. Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
2 more rounds. +2 con, which is +1 hit point. Scarizio.
Scoricio.
Scoricio.
So I'll step there, and then I will cast my spell. So the spell I'm using is Color Spray.
Okay.
It has a DC of 16, but I'm using a power component, which is a pinch of silver to increase the DC by 1 point. So then,
tell us how that worked. Now, is this getting into the rules of overclocking a spell, or have you just come upon something that I'm
kind of, yeah. It's part of the reagents thing, so I can read that to you real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, no.
So with the power components using silver, it has a gold piece cost of 1 gold piece per application. You can only apply it once per spell, so it's 1 gold piece modifier. It increases the DC of any will spell or will save to DCs to disbelieve a spell.
So in your character gear, when you made this character, you've just spent a bunch of extra money to get these high-end components.
Yeah. I just clicked buy silver reagent 19 times.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Hero Lab, making everything legit. No, that's awesome. I remember how there was like the long way to casting, the voodoo way, and you could add like, there's a verbal somatic spell, which means I'm speaking and I'm moving. But if you added a material component where there wasn't one and lengthened the casting time, you could get said bonuses. And it was like the long voodoo way of, chanting around the fire, of getting your spell off, which I always thought was very cool. So yes, your DM is down with this. I like it. It's a lot. And it burns up character money. So,
all right. So the DC is 17 will.
Right.
That is really high for your level.
Why? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Jesus, dude, you're level 1.
17.
This 5 isn't going to cut it. Connor, we've lost you on video. There we go. Sorry, but it scrambles my feed, and I have to like repatch everything. It's a real pain. We want to see you, even if you're eating.
I never wanted to be on video, anyways.
No, I know. I'm sorry. So,
all right. So let's see. It looks like there's only one creature in the area of effect, and it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So that would be right out to here. So that's this guy in particular. So if he fails, I roll a die 4, and then based on his hit dice, it has a variable effect. And I'll just read it, and you can decide that way. You don't kind of overshare information.
Actually, you might be able to get both, because if you just blast straight into the room, you're going to miss him.
Well, it's a 15-foot cone, so it shouldn't.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, right?
Tiny dancer.
Let me show you with my cone template.
Inconolate me.
That's scintillating.
Thank you.
No, you need to make it one step bigger, because the thing is, perfect.
I'm working on it.
Calm down. Calm down.
Anyway, but you see how there's the target and the little guy's tucked.
Oh, gotcha. So could I do it then if I were there? Because I had the movement. No, he's kind of my only target.
There's let me just get rid of this throw up of a rainbow. Something cooler looking. There's also the corner one. This is my personal favorite because it looks like it's on an angle, right? and then we just do this,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
and it's like, here we go, right? Blah.
That's perfect. Perfect.
At least you get the one guy. I thought we could actually get you two.
Yeah, if you said that he got 2, then I'd be pissed because I did a cone attack last time.
But you see how it goes 3 up for 15, 3 to the right for 15, but only 2 in the center because the second square counts as your 15. And if it was me, I'd be doing cones like that all day long.
Yeah, I mean, the only way I could get both of them is if I were actually over here, outside shooting through an open window that doesn't exist.
Well, you could walk through the room, but you'd provoke, right? So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
now that we got that settled, Scorsese moves up to the door and then steps to the right of it in front of the ninja and tucks himself in the corner, is now shooting left through the door to the right, catching the cobalt on the right side of the door jam. Cannot get the cobalt at the back of the room, which is 20 feet away by the window. Yeah. The guys on the left side of the door have gone down. Just so we're clear, for the audio audience that cannot see the rainbow colored cones that they're throwing all around.
So Scorsese kind of steps into the corner, like you were saying, waves his hand, throws a pinch of silver at the creature. Abraca, fuck you. In a vivid cone of clashing color, springs forward. Creatures of 2 hit dice or less are knocked unconscious, blind, and stunned for 2 die 4 rounds. Then after that, they are blinded and stunned for 1 die 4 rounds. And then after that, stunned for 1 round. Okay. If they are 3 to 4 hit dice, they are blind and stunned 1 die 4 rounds, plus 1 round after that. 5 or more hit dice are only stunned for a round.
Okay, I've rolled 2d4 and X amount of rounds.
Yep.
We'll shake off these effects like a true warrior, but if, like I said, I don't have enough icons for everything you just read out. You know, like he's stunned, he's down, he's no longer dating. It just,
let's just say next round he isn't going to be alive.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You bastard. But it's okay.
And I've done.
We're at the honor party. We're the echoes of honor party. Not that you should see some of the stuff Matt was saying when we were recording episode 2 or 3. I forget what it was. Where we're at now. Episode 3 of Dice for Dishonor. Out of character, like the guy is so far away, but he's, they were not nice, not very cavalier at all. Duke, Connor, the nasty ninja, who actually probably has a stronger code of honor than the rest of you bastards.
Hopefully.
What do you do?
I resemble that remark.
Sorry.
So my understanding is this man here is blind, or is he unconscious?
He collapses and
he's unconscious, stunned, and blinded.
Yep.
All right.
The best possible result.
In that case, Duke is going to go ahead and lead the assault into the room.
You know that scene in Ghostbusters where he knocks her up with like 10,000 cc's of chlorozine or whatever it is, and she's on the bed going, right? That's what you see the guy. His eyes roll back in his head, and his tongue's hanging out, and he's just lolling around the ground going.
Now, one thing I didn't forget from last session is we do know there's a trap in front of the door.
That's metagame knowledge. We never actually discovered that.
I suspect they were hanging back.
No,
there might have been something there.
Well, yeah, no, they were definitely taunting us in, but
Yes.
didn't actually make the perception checks.
No.
These guys are kobolds, and one of these morons sort of did the red chalk line on the floor. There's no way it's the DM's fault. And they didn't, and this is like, he's telling the other guy, this is the target area. And he's like, oh, that's really good, Floyd. I know. Don't step in this until they come.
You mean stop here.
Anyway, you guys.
And he steps there. Shink.
So when you guys like hit the front door, Floyd, get the chalk on the floor. What? And then they're arguing about whether to jump out or not. And somebody forgot to like rub his little clawed feet on the floor. So you guys did see something indicating some mark on the floor. Maybe it was red. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's not. But trap? I don't remember anything about that conversation. Sorry. You guys can take that as you will. Just for fun.
Wait, can you
not? But that does not answer the question. Can I or can I not acrobatics over the trigger?
Oh, well, yeah, actually it's a jump.
Oh.
Because technically acrobatic, you'd be touching the floor, and you probably don't want to do that. So this would be more like a jump.
Oh.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, jumping 5 feet specifically. It's like
DC 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
With a 10-foot run.
Could I take a 10 on that?
You're in combat? No taking 10.
I got a natural 20.
Woohoo!
God damn.
I guarantee I have more ranks than that right now, but I think I do it.
Take that 10 and you stuff it up his ass.
What?
Nice jump.
Then I would like to slash at him with my ninja sword.
Okay. So running, bustling through Sigard and Scorsese.
I think I was focused more on my jump than anything else. I only get a 9 to hit.
Get out of my way. Makes the leap and then doesn't come up right, and the guy's ready for you. He sees this dramatic fling through the air, and you come up and slash at him. He's ready. He's ducking. He's weaving. Anything else, sir?
Nah, I'll get him next time.
All right, next time, Duke. It's the bad guy's turn. One is snoring. One is,
A ninja just leapt through the door.
Huzzah. Yes, very intimidating.
You must be dreaming.
Very intimidating. Dreaming. I'm quickly checking to see if they decide to give up.
I'm dreaming of a black ninja.
The little dude throws his weapons down and holds his little claws up like no. And starts babbling in every language, starting with common. Peace.
We're sorry.
Gets the guy on the floor sleeping. We're sorry.
I conveniently never gave my character an
Clinton's
alignment.
backing me on this one. What's that?
I said I conveniently haven't given myself an alignment yet.
Oh, that's convenient. Anyway, he tries to surrender.
All right. Are we entering the theater of the mind here?
It's up to you. If you stab, we're still in combat. He throws down and immediately begins to try to surrender.
Yeah, is this kobold wearing a shirt of some type?
Clothing?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, I'll grab him by the scruff of the collar, and I'll try to pick him up a little bit, and I'll just say, it's time to talk. And then I'll throw him in his own trap.
Oh, okay. I would like a roll for the accuracy of the throw.
Strength, dex. What do you want?
CMB.
It's a ranged.
CMB probably makes sense.
I was thinking more like a ranged attack.
Oh, ranged attack, I could do that too.
Toss. Oh, CMB, right, because you're talking about like manhandling the dude. Yeah.
I was more thinking like a reposition, but yeah.
Yeah. An air reposition.
All right. Well, he dropped his weapon, grabbed him by the collar. I only rolled a 5 for my CMB, so I'm gonna guess as I try to jerk him, I realize this isn't like, a toy or whatever the hell a kobold would look like. It's 85 pounds of scale and probably some sort of armor.
More like 25 pounds, but yeah.
Oh, making me look bad, Jeff.
Well, I can see your next roll that you went for the range attack for 19. So just feel free to role play yourself through the.
But at this point, I want to question why there's kobolds trying to.
I got a game where I got this 100-pound freaking halfling who's supposed to be 30 pounds arguing that's fine, and now you're trying to pick up a 30-pound kobold, and you're like, oh, he's kind of heavy. How much is this? Because I screwed up my roll. 85 pounds, like. And I know you and Matt have like very little contact with each other. It's like, I'm not doing this again, Connor. Throw. 19.
Yeah.
Sailing through the air. Whee! Thud. Right in the square. And these pitchforks come springing out MacGyver style, tensioned, into the doorway itself. So it would have sort of hit you and pushed you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you toss him into the trap. And the trap gets an attack on its target. And impales him. And he's just sitting down. It just kind of like has enough life left in him to sort of, or consciousness, I should say. Because in this game, just like the last, I ain't saying anything's dead. Make a heal check instead. Looks down and just sees the forks protruding and the blood starts spurting, and he slips away out of consciousness, and the tongue lolls a little bit.
Aww.
And Duke will point to the unconscious one and say, I hope he could talk faster.
You didn't ask me any questions.
Oh, good God, he's still alive.
Andy.
It's his little Han Solo vest. The ninja didn't even ask me any questions.
Ah, you're paying
Chewie.
attention.
I'll take a knee down to him and I'll say, all right, I gotta tell you, kobolds attacking me out of the blue really ruins my day. What do I owe the pleasure to?
I was kidding. He actually falls unconscious, but you didn't ask any questions.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. It's Tapo's turn. Hey, Tapo, So a guy comes flying right into your.
Oh, does that trigger my ready to action?
If you wish it to.
Shoot him midair. Shoot him midair.
Might as well. All right, let me type this in. What is my bonus? That. There's plus that. Okay, and it's not typing anything. Okay, because I'm on the wrong machine. Yay! Let's try this again.
You have hit points right out your yang, though. I'll give you that.
All right.
Your health bar is like off the freaking
it sure
chart.
is. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Oh, it's because you've got
I fixed it.
Them in the wrong. They're in the wrong.
So
order.
I got an AC of an 11. Is that a prone opponent?
No, he's like I said. He lands, and before the trap even goes off, your action goes off.
Does an AC 11 hit?
No, not with the doorway frame.
Plunks into the doorway. Okay.
Plunks into the door, or possibly Sigurd. Who knows? But anyway, what is your max AC? 10, right? I mean, sorry, hit points.
I'm fixing it.
Oh, I got it.
There we go.
No, that still didn't work. That's strange. I do not know why you have a health bar. Like usually, if you have more health points than health points given, it'll bleed the bar as it is doing now. But don't know why that's going on. Anyway, a shoot, a miss. He lands, and then oh look, you hit the doorway, and the trap goes off that was anchored to the doorway. Surely, because a 35-pound isn't enough to Anyway, and lull, and eyes roll, and round 4 never happens. Suddenly, everybody goes quiet. You guys start those after tremors of the adrenaline.
Whoa. Hold up. You didn't ask me if I wasn't going to do anything. There is still a kobold that is definitely alive.
Yes, but none are threatening, so we drop out of rounds. But feel free to do as you wish.
Okay. Well,
We'll start with Sigurd.
I'm going to step forward and ask, do y'all want to know why they call me the Executioner?
I hope you're not asking the kobolds because they are unconscious.
Is it because you're very good at open mic night?
Yes.
People say, wow, I don't remember your character name. That Aiden sure does killing it out there.
Sigurd.
Nice. Sigurd. I think you've confused him. He's
Ouch.
just totally lost his rhythm.
He's like, I'm sick. Wait, what?
How dare you interrupt my character?
My name is
I guess that's what you get for like making a punchline a question there, Aiden. But anyway,
we call that the level 1 blues.
The ninja's mumbling something about it.
Can I make a coup de grace on this dude?
The one that's in the doorway?
No, the one that is like unconscious, blinded, and stunned.
Adjacent, yes, but because of the door frame, no.
Okay. Can I step
So you have
on
to
this
kinda, like-
dude and then make it?
Yeah, you can kind of like, push your way through the floor.
All right.
You just open him like a gate. He's impaled on one more than the
Sweet.
other.
All right. Coup de grace damage. What? Automatic double?
I think it's automatic crit, isn't it?
Yeah, automatic crit.
So I'm flat-footed and this and this. With what weapon?
Great axe. That's why they call me the Executioner.
Ah, there you go. So while Aiden is sorting out his ketchup bottle of doom, the coup de grace.
25
What do you
damage.
got for me, Skirt?
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Level 1, dude.
It's a 1d12 plus, 4. So
Does the strength damage get multiplied? It's a two-handed weapon. What am I talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, that should be +6. Why is it
Heal
+8?
check or no, you're pretty sure as he plunges his sword into this thing's chest and it convulses and then lays still, it's not getting back up anytime soon.
Regardless of the math, I do feel pretty confident about. Well done,
Okay.
Executioner.
So,
Well done.
XP withstanding, what do you boys want to do now?
Search the place top to bottom.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping we could have asked him questions, but I'm not dissatisfied with how things turned out.
You didn't stop me. You didn't say, wait, hold. I want to ask him questions.
Like I
Well-
said, I think it turned out all right.
Well, I did kind of stun them. But there's always the garage outside that we can double check. Perhaps something's out there.
Yeah, sure. You and I want to check it out while the other two of you, I guess, scoop out this place.
Well, I'll check this place. I'm not the thrill seeker.
All right. If someone wants to follow me, I'll take the lead.
Of course. Tally-ho.
And we tally our hose, Mr. DM.
You're not getting in the other game, Aiden. I don't care how cavalier you suddenly act after the death strike. It ain't happening. Just enjoy where you are. Enjoy where you are. Make the most.
Look, I'm a politician. Come on.
Okay. You're a pirate.
No, you said I wasn't allowed to be a pirate. Thank you very much. I'm a politician.
Okay.
A Viking politician, but a politician nevertheless.
A Viking politician. It's funny.
Look, just imagine Thor from, the Marvel movie.
I am imagining a crap load of funny things, but I'm choosing to reveal the maps. We do not segue into Jeff jokes. So there's your friggin' barn. Okay. Meanwhile, Frank is spamming the crap out of his mini, so it's like zooming all around the bedroom, which is.
I'm just moving around, being thorough.
Yep.
He's pacing in character.
So let's actually start with Frank. Tapo, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm still keeping my eye out for danger. I'm not convinced that these were the only kobolds here.
Okay, so you're basically watching the windows, Gardener 6.
But we still have no answers.
Peeking head at door.
As to
That's true.
where our
quarry.
I mean, our the rescuee is.
Yep. No, I'm not a DM aboving springing another NPC monster or a trap while you guys are all like, put your weapons away and like root through Auntie's underwear or something looking for goodies.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that's very good that at least one of us is, holding the line, making sure. So, dealing quickly with this once tidy bedroom furnishings have been pushed against the wall, as I had said. A pile of assorted objects seeps out from under the unmade bed, and a framed painting of a verdant pasture hangs askew on the southern wall. Sort of several messes and piles of stuff to explore. What do you want to do there first? Mage?
Let's see here. I will. Whoops. I kind of move. I'm going to head into the bedroom, stepping around the pitchfork track and the impaled kobolds, up to one of the nightstands, and begin to search the D3, which is, I believe, a bedchamber.
Yeah, I just brought that up because it was taped to the red mark. There you go. For DM use.
Yep. And as I step into the bedroom, I turn over my shoulder and look at Tapo. You'll not find anything at the end of that bow. Put it away and let's give this room a tossing.
I'm probably better at standing guard than I am searching, but whatever. I'll help, I guess. Let's hear it.
Better than one. He just doesn't want to be alone in the bedroom.
That's absolutely correct.
So I'm seeing an active token here. Is that a kobold that has been defeated?
I think that's a dead guy. I just stepped past him. He didn't attack me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a pitchfork going through him.
I know, but if I put the X, you guys just ignore him. I really like the fact that if I leave him up and running, he's got that you guys have just got that macabre leering thing looking at you every time you get near the door. There's your X.
Someone do a heal check so Jeff could say, yes, he's dead.
Oh, no. Not at all. I've said it for the last party, and I've said it for you guys, and that's it. One fine day. Something's going to get back up after, stabilizing itself.
Sweet. We get to kill it twice.
Oh, no. That's not usually how it goes. This thing doesn't... Things that get back up after near death usually slink away and report and ready the next room or something even more terrible for you. And then everyone will look at Sigurd, blaming him for not finishing his ketchup bottle move on everybody. Anyway, speaking of Sigurd, out in the barn with Duke... There's a leading sentence. So let's toss around in the barn there. Duke, what are you going to do, boys?
Before I walked up, gave a perception check of 17. Do I sound like I hear anything in there?
Sigurd's breathing heavily next to you, make himself presentable.
Thank you. Very helpful, DM.
What's to happen to you in the barn? you'd like to listen into the barn, it actually is rather quiet in there. You don't hear any cattle, no barn cats, nada. Not even the skitter of a barn mouse.
All right. Do you want that same perception check to begin searching this place, or do you want it rolled each time?
Well, this depends on you guys. If you guys are in the heat of a moment, you can move action and perception your way away. If you guys would like to take the proverbial 20, 2 minutes a square, time's not really of the essence here, boys. Who cares if I actually multiply 2 by this, blah, blah, blah. It might take you 20 minutes to toss the whole place, but it's the most thorough you can be. Take the 20, search the place.
Right. I'm not going to do that because that's not fun, though. So I start moving in.
Okay. You want suspense in the barn?
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay.
I will take 20. Because if I take 10 or I try to roll, I'm going to end up going terrible. So
you can take 20 on a perception if you take 2 minutes to do it.
That is fine.
No one wants to spend, but it's per square.
That is fine. I will start doing that and let Duke go through the rest.
All right, so just throw. You got like any square in mind? You just
I guess let's just start with the first square. Work our way into each of these. Like it looks like horse stalls, and just go through each one.
Hay and muck.
Just keep your hand on the left wall, man.
Exactly.
That's a nice word for horse poop. Hay and muck. Okay, so since you're taking the methodical long way about, I'm going to deal with Duke, who's taking the speedy, fast way to the dark side. And Duke, moving past the stalls, some quick glances, some perception checks to constitute sort of the other side of your move. If you please, spam away.
Do you want me rolling perception?
You're the one that wanted to go frame by frame. So yes.
I didn't want to go frame by frame.
I just explained the long way and you went, nope.
Right.
I want this to be interesting. So I was like, okay, frame by frame. As in perception check by perception check, moment to moment.
There's a sheet of paper in the room. What's on it, DM?
Good question. Coming over to examine what looks to be some sort of shopping list. No, it's an order list. What the farm can provide, who has sold and bought what in bulk. Jenkins Farm bought all the tomatoes this year.
No, I have a rank.
Market bought all this
sorry.
thing. No, go ahead. But you know what I mean? It's like that kind of sort of, it's like a ledger.
I have a rank in knowledge nobility. Would any of those places ring a bell to me? Places. You know what I mean? Any of those names.
Yeah. Actually, go right ahead.
All right, I got an 18 in my check, sir.
Yeah. No.
All right.
No noble is doing a private deal with the farm. They're just,
All right, I'm gonna roll this up, put it into my pouch, turn over.
Now, I can say that possibly something at market is owned by like a family. Like a type of family controls a certain market that's close to this town. That kind of thing. But that's just sort of a logical business step. I do have to provide that information because of your awesome roll.
Thank you, sir.
Over 15, but it does not seem to sort of. You can tuck the name away or tuck the sheet away. Might come up again.
Preferably both.
Right. But at this point of view, at the moment.
All right. Well, the house is empty, and at the very least, I have a list of people who might know about, at least who it was here beyond, hey, show up and ask for work, So I think I'm going to let Sigurd take this place square by square, meet up with Mr. G. Tapio and Scarizio, and let them know my intentions.
Okay. Scarizio, Tapio, tossing the room. Let's say by the time he takes a moment, pauses, and reads over things, ponders, and comes in, you guys are like halfway through this. Dun, 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 which puts us, where are we here? It looks like after a cursory look of the room that it's obviously that they have turned over furniture, that they have pushed everything. They've just made like this little hoard pile under the bed. Like it says the description, there's literally stuff kind of like spilling out from under it. But just to be sure, see if anything's missed, guys walk around, this type of thing. Okay. Finally getting to the bed. Among the coins and trinkets, there are a few items that you guys notice. There is a set of silverware that is printed with the Pegasus motif that Alcasti had on his carriage. Remember the rental, Tapo?
Yes.
Which you believe to be the actual family,
The
the
Alcasti
Alcasti
family crest, right.
As like the Pegasus, they like Pegasus in their crests. Okay. A pair of gold rimmed spectacles, Mr. Mage.
I'll have a look at those.
A snuff box with a gilded scarab attached to the lid. Something possibly Osirian in nature or art.
Ooh, I do enjoy some snuff.
Mm-hmm. Tapo, you also find an alabaster Pegasus with a golden bridle tossed into said pile. One of the Pegasus wings has actually broken off.
Oh.
But you do find the wing kind of like, in the pile.
Okay. All right. I'll throw that into the pile.
But back into the pile?
Well, the pile
You
the
guys
new
are
pile we're
removing stuff
making.
from the pile going, oh,
Of
yeah,
good loot.
okay. I gotta say, like, what stands out to the mage? Oh, glasses, a snuff box. That's kind of neat. What stands out to you is like, oh, Pegasus. Oh, wait a minute. This, there's like some silverware and it has that motif. Where have I seen it? Now there's like an actual Pegasus figurine, broken as it is. It's like, yeah, it's kind of a recurring family thing going on here. And in comes Duke. Sigard. First couple stalls are empty, but you're still hopeful and continue to search.
Got it.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with completionism.
No, not at all.
Duke, the guys are in here and they've, looks like they've gone through the place and they're mulling over some interesting items.
I'll start unrolling that parchment that I picked up. I don't suppose you guys had any luck finding anything out, did you?
I found some spectacles. Kind of hold them up for, him to see.
Hey, those look good on you, man.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing like what we've come for.
Hey, 3 more items, and you're on your way to taking a level cleric.
That's right. 1 level of academian.
Spectacles, testicles,
wallet and watch. Nice. I missed that. Thanks, Jeff.
making the cross symbol. That's how you remember how to do it.
Yeah.
Spectacles. Hand goes up. Testicles. Hand goes down. Wallet traditionally in the left side of your breast pocket, and watch traditionally on the right side of your breast pocket. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Level of cleric.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Could you explain that one more time?
Ooh, level.
Really? Or are you just fucking?
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
Level.
Starting to see a pattern after you're playing with you. All right. Anything?
Oh yeah.
Else?
Well, we didn't find the answers we needed to here, and for the most part, this place is just farmland, right?
Well, why did he send us?
I am too tired to recall.
I don't
Let me
know.
open
Tapo
that
probably tell us.
note that we got handed that said to come.
Oh, you think I was paying attention to that? He just told me, come here. Okay. Yes, sir.
No, we were meeting someone.
Yeah, we were supposed to come see his aunt.
Right. Why?
She
Hanarian,
had-
right?
To get relics.
Yeah, she had
Yes.
relics that we were
For what?
To
scratching.
restore family honor.
Right. A family relic. Is there
just
anything we
knew it was
found here
orders.
that has anything to do with the Alcasti family?
Is there anything that looks like
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, anything
in relic form?
with Pegasus motifs, right?
No,
Exactly.
we
Like
didn't
this
find
alabaster
anything.
Pegasus that's broken.
Oh, there
There's
we go.
alabaster broken about the silverware.
Yeah, I guess I guess this mission was a wash. We'll just have to tell her we were.
Yeah, we didn't find
Unfortunately, we
anything.
didn't find anything. How much do you think that stuff will sell for?
I'm just waiting for Sigurd to come back in here and beat you over the head to the obvious.
How much will this farm sell for? That's the real thing. That's the unspoken for treasure.
Well, she's not here, obviously, because kobolds killed her, drug her off somewhere.
Yeah, she's probably in one of these corn mazes.
She's in their bellies.
Oh yeah, or that. Well, I rolled
We
a
didn't find any remains, did we?
No.
Find the secret window. Find the cornfield.
Save the
And
cheerleader.
you'll find the body.
Save the cheerleader.
Save the world.
Oh, you gotta
No.
kill the
All right.
cheerleader.
All right.
Seriously?
So
Johnny Depp, secret
You
window.
saved
the
the
heck is
nerdy
that?
girl.
He buries her in the cornfield and he enjoys corn. Yum, yum,
I've
yum.
never heard of the
Some
movie.
bodies in the
I
cornfield.
mean, but seriously, I mean, thinking that we're supposed to find somebody here and not seeing hide nor hair of her, we should probably start taking a real detailed look around this place to see if we can see any secret hatches in the floor that lead to a cellar level, where she may have been hiding, or,
Wait.
like we were joking at, maybe traces that someone had fled into the fields.
You're a smart fellow. That makes sense.
I do okay from time to time.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do what he says.
Okay. So, am I to assume the theme of the search is where would one stuff a body?
Yes.
Where would one stuff a body, and where would one retreat in a hurry?
Or where would a body hide in a hurry?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's no closets, so there's no holes in closets.
Well, they've taken some time in here, with building traps and, like building a hoard and taking over. So they would probably have the time to stuff, stash, or bury. I don't think you're going to find her in a drawer, but you might find her.
Maybe there's tracks outside.
Maybe.
I hope
Sigurd.
somebody knows how to do that.
Yeah, does anyone here have a telltale heart? Check the floorboards.
Yes.
I appreciate the effort, but let us say that calculating where you've seen the ninja tread, you just kind of did the spare spaces and you're done.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Now, a devious DM would still insist that, do the whole place, or I might withhold something that even the ninja left. Anyway, come on back in and find the guys who are just literally ripping the place apart.
Damn it, Jeff. I hate it when you say things like that because I was thinking the same thing.
I know. I can't wait for season 2 of Star Wars, buddy.
It's gonna suck. All right,
it's gonna be awesome.
I'm going to spend 4 more minutes
He just took his mini back into the barn. He doesn't want to come out.
studying at least the workbench. All right.
Okay. All right.
Those two spaces, because I don't fucking trust you as far as I can throw you, Jeff.
You do find tracks, very unusual tracks.
Okay.
As if the creature did not really actually have like toes like a man. It's just like he had it's the shape of the foot is like a man, but the front is like a hoof, like a single split toe. Like he's got 2 big toes, not like 5.
Okay.
Like a boot would be round at the front. These strange tracks have like a booted, almost like a bit of a tread, light on the ground, almost soft, as if someone was sneaking a lot. But the front, this cloven, the toe. What?
Fuck off,
dude. That is.
I know exactly what you're talking.
Description.
It is.
Yeah, it's fucking Duke's footprints.
Ninja feet.
At first, I thought you were talking about the kobold feet, and I was like, "What? No, that wouldn't make sense."
I don't think I actually hide my tracks like supernaturally until 3rd level.
He doesn't leave footprints.
He doesn't leave footprints. He just rides around the barred shoulders. Okay. Barn or helping with the house search there, Cigar? What do you call it?
I guess if I don't find anything at the workbench, come back to the house.
Okay. Let's talk about some general stuff. Floorboards, fireplace, front yard, pumpkin patch,
Attic.
down the well. I mean, these are like your basic body locations, I would say. Let's have intelligence checks all around, boys.
Ooh.
I think that would kind of like lead us to suspicion faster than like, let's search every single square. There's no body jammed in this curtain around the door frame.
Just like a raw int check.
Yes, please, unless you guys can figure some CSI way to tie it to a skill.
What?
Acrobatics, and I'm gonna dance around the issue.
You know what?
Natural 20 for a 22 on intelligence check.
Connor, I love it. You do that.
Okay.
I'm serious. You use your acrobatics to flip around and maybe possibly tap floorboards and listen for a different ping or as you flip around, you can feel with your fingertips boards that give. I'm telling you, I love that idea.
I'll entertain a thought. I got a 10 acrobatics. I have a feeling I just hear the creaking of the floorboards, though.
You hear the creaking of the floorboards.
How about that natural 20 intelligence check?
Yeah.
It was just so too late for that.
Oh,
You're being all acrobatic.
Yeah, let's just totally underplay that 20.
Yeah.
Nah, whatever.
Fuck
your 20.
All right. Sorry, I thought Connor.
No.
He was trying to recover the 10 acrobatics. Like, nope. Sorry. Sigurd gets a 20.
22.
Skirt
with the natural 20.
Sorry, 22. Scurzio gets a 12, Tapo with a 13, and
Yeah, nothing spectacular on
the
my
nin-
end.
the ninja dances. Look at
Surprised
that.
it did so well.
He is a tiny dancer.
Okay. No problem. So, Sigurd, think like a kobold.
Go on.
Where's the body? These are dog-like reptilian creatures that MacGyver stuff. What do reptiles do? What do MacGyvers do? What do dogs do? What would either one of those three do with a body?
Either eat it or bury it somewhere in the like a pumpkin patch or underneath roses or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to search the patch, search the yard?
Yep. Gonna start searching the
Okay.
yard.
All right. He's
I'm
searching.
going to cover him.
Okay. No, I thought you meant the front yard. That's the patch.
Oh,
Hey, Mr. DM.
sorry. Let's start
Yes,
with
sir.
the patch.
While
Okay.
he's checking the patch, I'm very thirsty.
Yep.
Could I walk over to that well and get myself a nice, refreshing cuppa?
Sure.
Water. Go ahead and let them
You can
search.
flip. You can flip there. Hopefully Timmy isn't down that well. Nicely done, Connor. I'd even say between your smooth acrobatic and recovery from the fail, and then a nice RP thrown in there, ladies and gentlemen, to make him check the well, I'm going to give you an extra 50 experience points.
Ooh, thank you kindly.
But only for the double entendre. Tapo,
Right.
on the corner of the building.
Yes.
Sigurd kicking up a pumpkin patch, leaving Scarzio inside. She ain't under the bed. There are no closets. Is there any other space in this place?
How about
you
an
could stuff a body?
attic? Well, they're tiny.
No attic. Any other space within this place? You could stuff a
It's
body.
an armoire.
There's an armoire.
I thought I searched that when I was in this room already. I thought I
Sorry?
searched that when I was standing right in front of it.
What, the
Yeah.
armoire?
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
No.
There might be something in the fireplace.
Yeah, check the fireplace for bones.
All right. No bones. But there is something that catches your notice.
And at this point in time, we got nothing but time, so I'm taking 20s on my search.
Not a body. Sigurd, the pumpkin patch, you're walking through it, and it just suddenly occurs to you, they wouldn't desecrate a food source. Like, if it was seedlings or, you know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
you don't bury it under here. You bury it under stuff to grow. It's kind of like, no, they'd eat this. It's something more convenient. You get the feeling your second idea was a little better. I'll save you like an hour search.
Under the flowers? Oh, front yard area? Okay.
Digging up the front yard. Tapo covering. Ninja looking down the well, enjoying some refreshing water. This is still a workable well. The kobolds would not taint this well. It's a water source.
I believe that.
They want water. So Duke having some refreshing water. Sigurd finding some barrels that aren't sitting quite right on a lumpy piece of ground. Aha! And Scarzio reaching up, poking around, no body. Then goes and takes a second look, decides to do that. I'm going to take a 20 DM and really gets his hands
I have an idea.
sooted. You find a metal box stashed up, teetering on the inside ledge. Rather long box. Fireproof,
Hey.
one might even say.
What's
Hey.
this? Kind of examine it closely.
Okay.
Look over my shoulders, see which of my party members saw me retrieve this.
No one saw
Sigurd's
you
looking in
pull
through the window.
box from the
Yep.
fireplace. That's funny. Sigurd looks, and you can see him looking all around, but not looking through the window at
He
you.
blows the dust off of it and sets it on the table next to him, and then tries to
Alright.
figure out how to open it and see if there's anything of value in there.
Simple tin box, tucked away enough, just enough from the heat and the flames, just high enough that, you know what I mean, like a metal box in case should protect whatever's inside it. Nice heavy metal, tin or coppery box,
Okay.
Did somebody say heavy metal?
No ornation.
Heavy.
Sigurd starts singing
lock.
again.
Yeah. Digging up the body. Simple looking box. No markings on it. A little bit of soot. What do you do?
I'll open it.
Opens the box, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, you are not going to believe.
Boom! It
what
explodes.
We find. No, but you're going to find out next week. Next time, gentlemen, come back to Echoes of Honor, the spin-off podcast of Dice Before Dishonor. We'll find out what's in the box next time.